everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this video. So I feel like this would have been a more appropriate video back in like December 2020, but here we are. So I've talked a lot online about the importance of increasing your NEAT, or just your daily overall energy expenditure. And one way to measure that is through your step count. Now, obviously right now it is summer. We have a lot more options to get outside and move around, especially as the world is finally reopening. But you may still find yourself in a situation where you want to increase your daily energy expenditure, but can't leave your home. Maybe you're quarantining, maybe you're too busy with work, maybe it is 100 degrees outside and New York City smells like somebody else's armpit. So no matter the situation, today I'm gonna give you 3 different ideas of how you can increase your daily energy expenditure or get more steps in without leaving your home. Let's jump in. Hi. So today we're gonna try a walking workout because I don't feel like leaving the house, but I wanna get a little movement in. We also haven't picked up the laundry yet, and I don't really have many options for bottoms, so. This is the look today. My husband's gonna watch this and be like, do you have no shame? And the answer is no. Anyway, I actually had never seen these walking workouts until people started like reviewing them on YouTube. Specifically, Taylor Woods just did a few videos where she was talking about the walking workouts. And the one that I was the most intrigued by was Leslie. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna do a little 1 mile walk. I'm gonna use my Fitbit and track it. Oh, okay. So we're gonna track the walk and we're gonna see if we get a mile in. So let's do it.
You're going to get 1 mile in 12 minutes. So, you know, you're going to walk like a runner. Nice. Walk, 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 walk. Right now, we're moving forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's the pace.
This is the best thing I've ever done. Okay, so as I'm having the absolute time of my life here, let's talk about calories burned during a workout. I want you to ignore them. And let me explain why. First and foremost, these things that we have, Fitbits, Apple Watches, Whoops, they are all wildly inaccurate. According to a study done at Stanford, fitness trackers are pretty accurate at measuring heart rate with an error rate of less than 5%, but pretty inaccurate at measuring energy expenditure. They used 7 different devices and none were considered accurate. The most accurate device was off by an average of 27%, and the least accurate was off by an average of 93%. I really hope that's not a Fitbit because that's what I have. So if you're trying to add those calories back into your diet, you might actually be severely impacting your goals. Then diving a little bit deeper into it, this idea of eating back what we burned is a pretty toxic mindset. It really feeds into this notion that we need to earn our food, which just isn't true. Food is energy. We need energy. There's no earning involved. So instead of moving your body to simply manually rip calories off of it, move it so your joints feel better. Move it to get stronger. Move it so you get some endorphins and feel happy. Because remember what we all learned from Elle Woods, happy people just don't kill their husbands. They just don't. That was something else. I am kind of obsessed. That made me so happy. Okay, let's see how we did. So I will say I didn't hit a mile. Like they announced it when we hit it and then we went into the cool down. I didn't, but like also these things are so inaccurate. My average heart rate was 139, got up to 162, 1,700 steps in, almost 18. I mean, I ain't mad about that. I'm sure I've said this somewhere else in the video, but I don't even look at how many calories my movement burns because it doesn't matter. Ayo! I'm just gonna be killing it in my outfits in this video. All right, so I'm a little sweaty because I just finished a quick little workout, but I want to finish it out with getting some more steps in. So I am teaching my dance cardio class tonight. I know that between practicing through the class and then actually teaching it, I'll probably get up to about like, what am I at? I'm only at 1,000 steps, so I might get up to like 7,000 for the day. So to try and get closer to my 8 to 10 as my goal, I'm gonna do a little MadFit dance cardio before I eat my lunch. So it's gonna be 2,000s. Very excited for it. Let's go. I promise my last outfit of the video isn't nearly as horrendous as the first two. So while we're watching me think I look incredibly cool, let's talk about the why behind 10,000 steps a day. There is zero science behind this number. Now, I talked about this in a video prior, so I won't go into too much detail. I'll just make sure I link that so you can get a little bit more information about it. But essentially, this was a marketing campaign behind a step counter. So is 10,000 steps a day a good goal? Yeah, absolutely. I find that for most people, a great place is like 8 to 10,000 steps per day, but remember that everyone is going to be different. So let's just give an example. If your starting place is 2,000 steps a day, there is no way in hell I'm going to recommend that you start to aim for 10. I'd recommend going for more of a weekly goal and progressively adding on to that. So for example, again, we're at 2,000 steps per day. That means you're getting about 14,000 per week. Let's up that as the first step in our goal to 20,000 steps per week. That's going to be a little bit less than 3,000 per day. And we want to make sure that we can hit that sustainably before adding on again. Remember that going 0 to 60 in anything rarely works long term. You're going to need to create sustainable habits to actually get you there. Just remember, if there was an easy fix, we would have all done it by now. Now, in this example that I gave you, essentially this person with a 20,000 step per week goal is really just gonna have to add in like 1,000 steps a day. And a dance workout is an excellent way to do that because it is fun as hell. Now, if you don't find it fun as hell, just skip right ahead in like the next minute or so. But I just find that so many people are motivated by music. And even if you're not like a good dancer, if you're by yourself, you can have a lot of fun jamming out for 15 minutes, especially if it's to like some millennial top hits. And it's just an excellent way to get some added movement into your day. Yo, I'm sweating. So I love her dances. Every other YouTuber dance workout that I've tried, it's always like, but we're actually doing workout moves and like it's not really stylized. And even if it is stylized, it's not shifting with the music. Let's see how we did. A lot of cardio, that's great. 146 average. How many steps did I get in? Love that. Well, I started with like 1,000. I'm up to 2,800 about. So that was a good chunk. All right, gonna go eat lunch. Peace. Heyo, we're gonna come out of here because the AC is blaring. Hey, so I have 30 minutes till my last client, but I'm like, you know what? I'm so close to 10,000 steps. I'm at 9,888. So another great tip is that if you need to get a little more step in or a little bit more movement in is to clean your space. So our bathroom is fucking disgusting, so I'm gonna go clean it right now. Let's do it. Oh my God, but first, Zoe. Hey, bitch. Let's talk about NEAT. Again, I've talked about NEAT before, so I'm not gonna go into a ton of detail, but let's just do the abridged version while I clean the smallest bathroom in New York City. So NEAT stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. It is essentially any movement that you do during your day that is not considered traditional exercise. So cleaning your toilet is in fact NEAT. For most people, this is how they'll get in the majority of their steps. It's not through traditional exercise, also known as EAT. Your NEAT is really what your steps is actually measuring during your day. So this is going to be the largest chunk of your energy expenditure daily that you actually have control over. So obviously in this video, I've only given you 3 ways that you can increase your NEAT, and they all focus on staying indoors, but there are thousands of other ways to increase it. Walk your dog, play with your kids, go for a walk, go to the store instead of ordering on Amazon. I mean, the possibilities are honestly endless, but you do need to look at your daily routine and really be honest and ask yourself, where are those small pockets of time that I can put in some extra movement? Again, it's not about burning more calories so you can earn something yummy. It's about moving to perform better in your daily life. I hit 10,000 steps. I just found toilet paper on the floor. Just gonna like rip off the top layer.